have a channel announcement again. I've got some plans. So the way I've decided that this YouTube channel is going to go is basically me and Bramble doing things. My plan was about 2 years ago was to change to doing a biking videos with Bramble, and I started a new channel, and then I've realised that rather than having to build up all the subscribers and everything else to monetize the channel, which takes forever, I thought I might as well just convert this channel over. So I basically packed in ferreting end of COVID, on the last lockdown, so the end of 2020, I think it was, so 4 or 5 years ago now. So I've sold off all my ferreting gear. People keep asking me if I'm going to be doing any more, if I'm doing any, and the reason I basically stopped is because there's no rabbits. They're only just starting to make a comeback here now, and my dad isn't really able to do it anymore, so I've never gone out ferreting on my own. I've never wanted to go out ferreting on my own. It's a two-man job, and it's not very good when you're going head first down a 4-foot hole that you've just dug and you get stuck and you're on your own. And I do know of at least 2 people that have died doing that. But anyway, that was years ago. So like I said, I still have the 3 ferrets left. The ferrets are now here in what was my last video with the hutch and the pipes all set up. I'm going to be changing that pipe up there, which is that one, which is a bit of an old pipe and it's got holes in it. So at some point soon I'm going to buy a new 6-metre pipe. This one behind me, it's connected to the ball pit. That was a 5-metre one, so I'm thinking of buying a 6-metre one, and as it comes along the roof it's going to go along the beams and back in. I'll do something with it. But the reason I'm doing this video is because I bought myself a new toy. So what it is my plan that I was going to do with Bramble was we were going out in my pickup. I have an L200 Mitsubishi Warrior, and we were sleeping in the back of it. So when I did the NC 500 September 2022, I was going to wild camp, which you can do in Scotland. And when I thought about it, I thought, well, do I really want to put up a tent for one night in the blowing wind, if it's absolutely eshing it down, to then pack it up the next morning and then have to do it again the following night? When you're up in the Highlands in Scotland, you don't know what the weather's going to be like. It can literally turn one day to the next. So I thought, I know, I could sleep in the back of the pickup. So I slept on the drive with Bramble, and I had one of the best night's sleep in my life. We were laid in the back of it, listening to the rain, and I fell asleep. Woke up next morning to sunrise about 5-6 o'clock in the morning. It's a hard top on the back of the pickup, so it's windproof, rainproof, the blacked out windows as standard. So then after I did that, I thought, I want to go up to Scotland and biking with my e-bike, but if I go up there and take my e-bike, how am I going to charge my e-bike once the battery's flat? So then I thought, I know, put a leisure battery in the back. So I bought a leisure battery, inverter, split relay charger, so you can charge it from the alternator without your main battery going, your start battery going flat. Split relay separates the two. Put a 3-pin socket in, plugged my charger in, plugged my e-bike in, started to charge. And I thought, well, that's great. I can now take my e-bike, go biking with Bramble anywhere up in Scotland in the Highlands, and recharge my e-bike rather than it then being flat and we can't do no more biking. So then, because I had a 3-pin socket, I thought, well, I can have a kettle now, and I can have a fridge, and it just escalated from there. So the last couple of years, the last year and 18 months, because of another distraction, I didn't get out as much as I wanted to do. So then, fast forward to the beginning of this year, I've been up to Scotland. I did Ben Nevis in September last year, so I've done Ben Nevis. In March this year, I then went and did Scafell, Snowdon, and then I started on the 3 Yorkshire peaks. So we've done Pen y Ghent, so I haven't done the other 2 yet. But then when I was at Pen y Ghent, I decided that I wanted a van. So I'll show you my pickup as it is at the moment. So this is what I basically did to it. So this is a standard L200 Mitsubishi Warrior. So I started off with putting the leisure battery. I've actually got 2 now. I put a leisure battery on top of the wheel arch, but on that side, and I boxed it in. So the main live lead came underneath the chassis, up the middle of the back of the cab and the pickup bit, through a hole straight onto the battery, and then the negative straight onto the side of the pickup body. And then the split relay charger was actually screwed onto that piece of wood there. It's not there anymore now. Which then separated, when you switch off your ignition, it separates the battery from the back and the battery from the front, so you don't flatten either, so you don't end up with a flat starter battery the following morning, which it all worked fine. And then, because like I am, it escalated more, so I then boxed off all this side so the middle bit is a storage area. I got a plug-in fridge, which is just on the cigarette lighter, so 12 volt fridge. It's only propped open to stop it of getting damp inside and stinking and going mouldy, so that's the only reason that's propped open. 4-pin trailer into the inverter, and then I'll just climb in. So in here there's all my bits and bobs for when we're camping. So I've got coffee, sugar, my kettle, camping stove, cups, gas for the camping stove, toilet roll, plates, nice fork, spoons, all, you name it, it's all in there. And then just recently I added a second leisure battery, so there's actually 2 under there now. And then last August, let me climb back out. So last August, I bought roof bars to go across the back of the pickup bit, and I bought solar panels. Right, cat, I've got a cat here now with me, it's Pickle. So I bought 2 solar panels to charge my leisure battery with, which are there. So this is the setup with the solar panels, and then I have my top box on the front roof bars, and in that top box there is all my bedding for my bed, my paddle board, and anything else I want to put in it really, but it all stays in there to keep it out of my garage. And I had a cycle carrier that went on my tow hook, which folds down so you can still open up your pickup and get in. Double e-bike carrier, brilliant, everything worked. The only thing is, and you'll probably guess, that there isn't much room for sleeping in there for me and Bramble, but I have a mattress there. I bought a double foam bed, memory foam mattress, laid it out on the floor here, and measured the back of the pickup, cut it brand new on the floor, cut it with a Stanley knife to shape, and it literally just slots straight in there. on that wheel arch, and it fills that gap, and it sits about this high, and it's great. It's comfortable, duvet, pillows, great night's sleep. It's brilliant, but it's a little bit cramped, and once you're on the bed you don't really have much room in there to be making cups of coffee, cooking and everything else, because you're on the bed. So I thought, right, I need a van. So I started looking at vans, and my e-bike, which is there, that was paid off at the beginning of April, so I was completely debt free. Didn't matter. So I started saving up, and I thought, right, I'll save up this year and buy a van at the end of the year and convert it into a camper van. So when I started looking at vans, I found what I can only say is the bargain of the century. So now I've bought a van. So yeah, I'm no longer debt free, but that doesn't matter. It's irrelevant. So now I have a Renault Master long wheelbase high roof. So my plan is now with the channel, or what I'm thinking of doing, is doing a series of me converting the van to camper van. I've basically got everything, because I've got my solar panels, I've got my leisure batteries, I've got most of the stuff that I need for camping and biking. So I've got my bike, I've got my paddle board. The only thing I need to make for the camper van is I need to panel it out, take everything off this and put it onto that, and build a bed frame inside it. And I've already got it all up here in my head how I want to do it. Excuse me. How I want to do it and how I'm going to do it. We put a diesel heater in it, but I also want to keep the van as a usable van, because I'll miss my pickup, because I can literally put, you know, bags of gravel, my rotivator, which is there for my allotment, because I have an allotment, to take it down to the allotment, just chuck tools in, anything I need to do I can do with my pickup, and then literally the following weekend chuck the mattress in, and me and Bramble are away for the weekend and not coming back till Sunday. So that's my plan. So what I'm planning on doing, if anybody's interested, is a series, and I'll do it step by step, because I haven't even started it yet. I've only just transferred the insurance over and all the details from the pickup over to the new van. It's a 3-year-old van. It's literally parked outside front of my house. So my pickup is going to be going probably within the next couple of months. I don't know yet, and like I said, I need to strip everything out. There's going to be no rush to do it, but I will be driving the van now. My pickup's bit, it's on, so it's off road. So yeah, when I uploaded my last video, I sort of had to do that because YouTube had told me that I hadn't uploaded any content in over a year, and they kicked me out of the YouTube partner program. So if you watch any of my videos now, there's no advertising on them, because I haven't been doing regular updates, as they call it. So I need to get views back up and start uploading content. And the problem is I'm not ferreting. When I've not done hardly any shooting. I am still shooting, by the way, but I'm doing bench rest competition now. And I've just set up a squirrel feeder, so there will be a squirrel shooting video coming. There's a bag of feed there for it. I've just filled it up today, and that's the second bag for it. So it's been up a week and they're already hammering it, so in the next few days I'll be shooting squirrels. But yeah, other than that, that's the only content I can think of really for this channel. So there's going to be converting the van, odd shooting videos, and then me and Bramble out and about when we go probably up to Scotland, Wales again. I've been up to Scotland 3-4 times with her already. I want to go back to Wales, so I want to do bike park Wales with my bike, and we'll be doing more biking with Bramble because she runs in front. There is videos already on there in Dolby. So yeah, that's it for now. So if you have any questions, or if you want to make any suggestions, you can do in the comments below. I don't know if any of you follow me on social media, but I often put a lot of my stories on Instagram, Facebook. I'm actually on TikTok now, for God's sake. Been on TikTok for ages, but they didn't like my shooting videos, so I didn't post anything. But I've started posting a lot of videos of Bramble, stuff I'm doing with Bramble, so if you follow me on TikTok, you'll have already seen some stuff. Also Reddit and Twitter, but I don't use, or X, sorry, I don't really use that much, it's too political. But yeah, other than that, that's it. So in the coming month maybe there should be videos coming, and I'll do a series, and I'll do a different introduction to the videos, and I'll keep it separate on a playlist. The ferret's just comatose by the looks of it. Looks like Billy's just been out having a wander about. I don't know where Arnold's gone. Arnold's asleep. I don't know where Doris is then. She was probably in one of the pipes somewhere. I think she goes to sleep in this pipe here, somewhere in there. It'll be cooler for her. But anyway, that's it for now. So don't forget to give us a like and a subscribe if you haven't already, and if you follow any of the links on my social media pages, follow me on there. We're updating that all the time. So that's it for now.